Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome back to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at will they come back? Basically, will you reconciliate with them? This was a requested reading. Thank you to the people that requested this reading. If you'd like to see more things, you're more than welcome to request any kind of topic in the comments down below. So before we get started with your pile selection, I want to give a quick shout out to my sponsor, Keen. So this is how my best friend almost ruined my relationship. It started with a missed call from Emily on my boyfriend Kyle's phone at a weird time. Then I saw a missed call from Kyle on Emily's phone as well. I wondered why they'd call each other while I'm at work. My heart raced. I trust them, but I couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. I felt uneasy about Emily before. A year ago, I noticed how she and Kyle seemed to click, sharing jokes and glances that made me uncomfortable. Once I even caught Emily smiling at a message from Kyle, and when I asked him about it, he said it was private. I just dismissed it as paranoia due to my trust issues, but the doubt lingered. The new incident made my old suspicions resurface. Kyle became more secretive, always on his phone, which was unusual for him, and Emily started cancelling plans last minute, which wasn't like her. Everything seemed off and my anxiety grew. I confronted Kyle about the call, but he brushed it off as a mistake. But when I asked Emily, she said she didn't even remember calling at all. Their vague answers made me even more anxious. I needed to know the truth, so that's when I decided to consult with a tarot reader from Keen. I browsed Keen's website, searching for the right psychic for my situation. I found one specializing in relationship readings with great reviews. But it was her energy that caught my attention, so I decided to consult with her, hoping she could reveal the truth. I explained my fears and asked for clarity. As she began typing, I just felt a gnawing anxiety, fearing the truth I might hear. She told me the cards speak of betrayal, and my stomach dropped. Then she added, but they also speak of celebration, a union of hearts. Confused and frustrated, I asked, what does that mean? Her vagueness felt like torture. The truth lies in what you choose to see. The betrayal may not be what you think. Sometimes the heart sees what it fears, not what is real, she responded. I left the chat more confused than ever. Over the next few days, her words echoed in my mind, turning every interaction with Kyle and Emily into something sinister. The final straw came when I saw Kyle and Emily together at a coffee shop, speaking in hushed tones. They didn't see me, but I saw enough to confirm the worst. I left in tears. Back home, I felt broken. How could they betray me? But as I paced around, the tarot reader's words returned to me. Celebration? Union of hearts? Could there be another explanation? The next day, I decided to confront them. I know something's going on, I blurted out. Just tell me the truth. Kyle and Emily exchanged a glance, then smiled. We were going to tell you tonight, Emily said softly. Tell me what? I demanded. Kyle pulled out a small velvet box. We've been planning a special anniversary surprise for you. Our 3-year anniversary is next month. Emily helped me because you trust her taste more than mine. My mind reeled as everything fell into place. The strange calls, the secret meetings, the cryptic conversations. It was all for me. I felt a flood of relief and guilt. The tarot reader's words made sense now. The betrayal was actually my own mistrust, twisted by my fears. I hugged them both, tears streaming down my face as the weight of doubt lifted. They've been planning something beautiful for me, not against me. So I realized that sometimes trust means choosing to see love, even when fear blinds you. I hope you enjoyed that little nugget of my personal life, and if you've had thoughts about something you need clarity on, Keen connects you with talented psychics, tarot readers, and astrologers, available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so you can get a reading whenever it suits you. Just create an account and you'll be able to choose from the hundreds of readers who are online right now. Each reader has unique gifts and specialties, so whether you need insights on love, career, or life in general, they can provide deeper understanding and guidance. Choose whichever reader best suits you and you'll be able to connect with them via phone call or text chat. It's always best to get a personal psychic reading if you'd like more accurate information on your situation, because it is directed only to your energies. Now, here's your chance to get a personalized reading from Keen. As a new customer on Keen, you can try your first 5 minutes for only $1. Go to trykeen.com/psychic-siren-tarot or click the link in my description box below to receive a discount on your first reading. Thank you, Keen, for bringing this partnership opportunity and for sponsoring today's video. That's trykeen.com/psychic-siren-tarot or click the link in my description box below to get your own personalized reading today at a huge discount. So getting back to your pile selection, take a look at all 4 piles we have here with your person in mind and see which one you are most drawn to. So for pile number 1, we have Blue Apatite with the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. For pile number 2, we have the Crystal Fluorite with the Muse Tarot. For pile 3, we have the Crystal Howlite with the Moondust Tarot. And for pile 4, we have the Rose Quartz Heart with the Queer Tarot. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Again, pick whichever one you are most drawn to. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number 1s. If you chose this Blue Apatite Crystal and the Dreams of Gaia Tarot, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at will they come back, will you two reconciliate with the person on your mind. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Not every detail will resonate because there are a lot of you watching. But if this reading does resonate with you, then please go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I also have personal readings available currently, so if you'd like to book, you can find my email address in the description box below. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle your cards that you chose. Let's see what comes up for you. So firstly, I'm clairvoyantly seeing a heart with like a bandage over it. So, you know, maybe this person could still be feeling hurt about whatever happened. You could still be feeling hurt about whatever happened here. But since the band-aid is on the heart that I'm seeing clairvoyantly, there could be a possible chance to sort of heal the connection you have together or heal from whatever happened here. Even if there's no reconciliation, which I'm not saying there will be, we'll see what the cards show, I still feel like there's a possibility to heal from whatever's happened here, even if you feel like you can't currently. So Spirit, please tap me into the energy of the person on their mind. And will the person on their mind come back to them? Will they reconciliate with the person on their mind? So we have the 4 of Cups. We have the Queen of Wands reversed. We have the King of Pentacles reversed. We have the 8 of Swords reversed. And we have Knowledge so far. And the 8 of Pentacles reversed. So I'll pull more cards as I go along if it's necessary. We do have the Scribe at the back of the deck. Okay, so is there a chance of reconciliation of them coming back here? I feel like the answer is more so leaning towards maybe and yes, but there's a but here. Okay, so I'm seeing that there are ifs and buts and a sort of complicated answer. Let me get into what I see here. I do see that this person does think about you and does miss you. I see them watching TV. Like, let's say romance comes up on TV, like a couple comes up and then it sort of reminds them of you. Or I see them just doing stuff in their daily life and something reminds them of you and makes them think back to you. However, what I do also want to say is this person's energy, to me, from my personal opinion of these cards, is coming across as like very in the ego. And what I am picking up from this person's energy is if they do not grow or learn from the past mistakes, you can have a chance of reconciliating, of them coming back, but there is a chance of those same things that caused the separation or breakup to happen in the first place happening again if they do not heal, if they do not learn from the previous mistakes. So this person may come back. I'm not saying they won't. There's more so a maybe towards yes for your answer of will they come back, but will you two actually sort out the problem in the first place? That's more so a maybe, depending on how this person grows and how they transform. I was seeing a butterfly clairvoyantly, so this tells me that this person is going through a transformation, but they haven't fully changed yet. They haven't fully learned everything there is to learn in terms of the lesson here, which concerns me because if they do come back and they haven't fully learned from that mistake or whatever happened in the past that caused this breakup or separation, it may happen all over again. And I don't want you to feel hurt if it happens all over again. So go in this with the mindset of if they do come back, try to see if they have grown. Try to see if their mindset has grown. Try to see if they've learned from those past mistakes. Try to see if they've worked on themselves or not. Because the Eight of Pentacles reverse tells me they haven't exactly done the inner work yet. There is a chance of you two reconciliating and also mending this connection. Like I said before, there is a chance of healing this connection and liberating yourselves of the past pain or the past situations that caused this sort of breakup to happen in the first place. However, this person needs to do the inner work for that to actually happen. And I do pick up that this person is so focused on their self that they may not be focused on this, if that makes sense. They do think about you and they do miss you, but they're so focused on themselves, almost like a little bit self-involved, is that the right word? Self-absorbed. That they're not necessarily thinking about you so much. And I know that's a little bit hard to hear, but I'm picking up on it, so I have to be honest. Another thing I will say is this person will come back, yes. But if you take them back, you might feel as though you start to question your self-worth, like, do I deserve better than this? There's this kind of feeling of like, yes, they can come back and you can take them back, but you may feel as though you're sort of lowering your standards in terms of the self-worth, in terms of like, I believe I'm deserving of more and this person isn't giving me what I'm deserving of. So you may be lowering your standards to take this person back. And that is a concern here for me, where I don't want you to get hurt. So go in this with like no rose-colored glasses and go in this with like this feeling of, I want you to work on yourself and grow, and these are the problems we need to fix if we do sort things out. Stand your ground and don't let them walk all over you, or don't let them bypass whatever needs to be worked on. Because if you two do mend things, like I said, there is a possibility of that, but they have to do the work. They have to do the inner work. And I see that there has to be this feeling of we have to forgive each other for the past. If they do come back and you do reconciliate, it's like you have to forgive each other for the past. You can't hold on to grudges. You can't be like, oh, you did this 2 years ago or 3 years ago. You can't hold on to those things of the past. You have to be able to let it go. And if it's too painful to let it go and it's too much to trust this person again, then I feel like that's a huge sign that maybe you should rethink this. But if you feel like you can forgive this person and you can let go of the past, then I feel like you guys will have an easier time mending this connection. However, if you don't let go of the past and you keep holding on to it for both of you, there is a chance of you like bringing old baggage from the past into this connection, from the past of this connection. I hope I'm making sense. It's sort of like the past baggage of this connection coming back, and you don't want that. So that is a warning here from Spirit. So I was seeing Aquarius energy, the water bearer specifically in my mind's eye. So I do feel like you need to pour into you. You need to focus on you. You need to focus on your self-love and self-development, because if you do that, the energy will be so potent and magnetic that this person will come back. So that is advice for you from Spirit on how to make your energy magnetic to this person so that they do want to come back. And even if they don't come back, you're going to be so full of self-love and so full of like this magnetic energy that you may even attract other people your way that are maybe better than this person. Who knows? So I just want to say, be open to new connections coming in, regardless of if it's this person or someone else, and work on any self-worth wounds, because this person may sort of teach you lessons around that, or may have already teach you lessons around that. If this person does come back, don't pour into them so much or be so codependent on them. Focus on yourself too. Don't let go of that. Focus on self as well. Don't let go of your own independence if you go into this. Don't become codependent on them. That's basically what I want to say. Make sure you're pouring into you first, so that you can overflow onto others. I was also seeing that if this person does come back, they may apologize through giving you some kind of gift that seems like jewelry to me. I saw that clairvoyantly. So a necklace, a ring, a bracelet, whatever it is, they may apologize with a gift. So that's what I was seeing. I was also seeing they may take you on a date. I was specifically seeing like a carnival / amusement park where there's a Ferris wheel. So, that doesn't have to be literal, but that could just mean they would want to take you on a date to try get to know you again, to try speak things through, to try see where your head is at if they do come back. You and this person have a past life connection that may be a little bit karmic in nature. And when we say karmic as a reader, that means you're learning lessons together. So this connection may not be the easiest connection, but it may teach you lessons that both of you need to learn within this lifetime. It may teach you some kind of knowledge or wisdom. And what I'm also hearing from Spirit is, if they don't come back, don't force it to happen, because it may be that this person is just in your life for a season, not a lifetime. And it may be that they're just here to teach you those lessons so that you can liberate yourself of that and end the cycle for good. So, don't force anything to happen if it's not meant to happen. If it's meant to happen, it will happen. That's kind of how I see the energy. But I'm not saying they won't come back, because I am seeing a yes here or a maybe, but more so leaning towards yes. But there's more so advice here from Spirit on how to go at this the right way so that you can mend this connection in the best possible way if you still want that, which I don't think you'd be watching this reading if you didn't want that. So let's pull some more cards to get some more information. So what will happen if this person comes back? What will their dynamic be like? So we have the Hero reversed. We have the Six of Wands. This is a reconciliation card in this tarot deck. So I feel like that's a confirmation that you two will sort out your problems, but both of you need to do work on yourself, inner work on yourself. Both of you need to learn from the past mistakes, past lessons. Both of you need to save the connection. It's not going to save itself. Both of you need to do the work. we have the Three of Swords. So there is a possibility of heartbreak happening over again. But since this man is reading this book, I feel like that is a sign that there's more so a possibility of us learning from the previous heartbreak of the past so that it doesn't happen again. But if we don't learn from it, there is a possibility of it happening again. And I don't mean to scare you, pile number one, but I'm just telling you this so that you can prevent this in the future. You may have had a third-party situation with this person for some of you, or this person may have been disloyal or may have kept their options open. There is a possibility of this person still keeping their options open or still talking to other people, which is again why that message came through of like, know your worth. Even if you think you want this person, you may deserve better than this person. The universe may sort of want to give you someone that is better than this person, but you're still holding on to this person. And that might be tough to hear. That might be a hard pill to swallow. But I feel like the universe wants to give you better than this person, but you're so fixated on this person that you can't see that. You can't see the other options in front of you that might be even better than this. However, I also do understand the predicament you're in when you have so much feelings towards a person. It's hard to let them go, even if we know we deserve better. So I understand and I have compassion. However, Spirit is just telling you to think carefully about this if you really do think it's necessary to go back to this person. Because you can reconciliate and apologize and mend things and not go back to them. You can go back to them, whatever choice, it's up to you. But I just feel like think this carefully through. That's the message from Spirit. So I really hope this reading resonated. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number twos. If you chose this fluorite crystal and the Muse tarot, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at will they come back and will you reconciliate with the person on your mind. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Not every detail will resonate since there's many of you watching. So only take what resonates, leave the rest. But if you do find yourself resonating with these messages, then please go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I also have personal readings available currently. If you'd like to book with me, you can find my email address in the description box below. So since we split the deck, the Nine of Swords is here. You could be very worried about like, are they coming back or not? You could be in your head a lot. Or this person could be worried about, you know, are things truly over between the two of us? I saw the Seven of Swords popping out and the Eight of Wands. So something might have happened in your connection where there was some kind of betrayal or deceit present. And I did feel that in the intro already, because when I was doing the intro and kind of like putting all the cards together, when I put my hand over pile 2, I felt the energy of betrayal. So it's coming up again here within the cards. I feel like you may be able to forgive this person, but you might not be able to fully trust them again. And that's a concern for me. That's something you really have to think about, because you can take a person back, but are you able to fully trust them again? And that's something to think about. Because if they do come back and you don't trust them, what's going to happen then? You know, are they going to rebuild trust with you? Are they going to prove to you that they can be loyal? Are they going to prove to you that they can be honest with whatever it was, whether it was cheating, whether it was lying? There was some kind of betrayal here or deceit here, which caused an ending. So Spirit Guides of pile 2. Spirit Guides of pile number 2. And if you don't resonate with this, then you're more than welcome to pick another pile or see what else comes through if other things resonate. Will they come back? Will this person on their mind come back? I'm seeing a yes. A real yes, yes. A huge yes. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups, the World Cosmos, the Fool, the Page of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles reversed. At the back of the deck, you have the Five of Swords reversed. So with the Five of Swords reversed, this could show me that whoever this person is that I'm picking up on, if there was some kind of betrayal or deceit here, it's sort of like they're regretting whatever was done here. But they also feel as though they want you to be able to trust them again. They want you to be able to look at them as a trustworthy, honest, loyal person. And they want to prove to you that they can be that for you. I don't know if they actually are going to, but this is how they feel currently. That they want a second chance with you with the Ace of Pentacles. They want to show you that they can change and grow. That they can sort of move on from that past version of self and become a newer version of self with the World and the Fool. I don't know if they actually are going to change or not, but this is what they want currently. So, you'd have to see if they actually follow through with action and consistency, because they may say they want that, but are they actually going to do that? That's something you must question. I don't feel like you should just forgive them too quickly, because that might cause them to feel as though you will just forgive them for anything, and that they can do anything and that they can always just come back. So I don't want you to be too hasty with saying like, oh, I forgive you and oh, it's okay. Like, really make this person work for your forgiveness. Really make this person work to build trust again. Really make them work for it. Don't just give it up to them easily, because otherwise they might just become the version of themselves they were before. So it's a yes, this person will come back to you, but you need to make them put in the work. You need to sort of just not give it to them easily. You need to almost play hard to get. That is the advice from Spirit. You need to also make sure they take accountability for whatever they did in the past before forgiving them and taking them back. The Two of Cups here tells me this person still has feelings for you romantically. They still think about you. I actually felt a few things from your reading. I saw that this person is trying to evolve. They are trying to grow, and you may be receiving a lot of signs and synchronicities about them. Some of you may be dreaming about this person. Some of you may be seeing their name everywhere. Some of you may be seeing 111 or like signs like that of repeating numbers or angel numbers. And also, some of you may be receiving clairaudient messages from Spirit about this person, but you may almost feel like, is that real when it happens? Like, let's say you hear a ringing in your ear as soon as you think of this person. You're like, is that really real? Or is it just in my imagination? These signs are real. So don't sort of ignore them, because they're real. I feel like you are receiving signs about this person because they are thinking about you and they do still have feelings towards you. You may both feel as though things have kind of become bland and boring in your daily lives without the other person there. I am seeing a scene from Friends. I think it's Friends, when two of the friends were fighting, the male friends. I don't remember their names. But they sort of moved out of the apartment. Was it Friends or was it Seinfeld? I don't know. I'm a little bit confused. But anyways, they sort of like moved out of the apartment and they got so bored without each other that they moved back in with each other. So you may feel as though things have kind of become bland in your lives, like without each other. But Spirit is saying get ready for things to become more entertaining, because when you're with each other again, it will sort of feel like that spark of excitement is back. This feels like a romantic connection where it's like we're sort of like best friends and I can't imagine my life without you. Although this person may have betrayed your trust or done something really bad to destroy this connection, you still feel as though they were your best friend and you miss them so much. So I understand that energy. This may be more of a complicated situation, if that makes sense. I also saw the angel number 222 now. So if they do come back to you, it will be within divine timing when they're fully ready to step into this new improved version of self. If they are not ready, they're not going to come back. The reason why is not because of them. The reason why is because your spirit guides are protecting you. So your spirit guides are protecting you by keeping this person at arm's length before they have fully grown, before they have fully evolved, so that when they do come back, that you can actually fix these problems you had together and move forward from this and create a new beginning together. I saw a ladder clairvoyantly before doing your reading, and it's showing up here. So I feel like you do have a chance to improve this connection, but this person's really going to need to put in the work. They're really going to need to be accountable for whatever happened in the past, and they're going to need to be able to show you that they can change through their actions. They need to show you that they can be trusted again. So it's almost like you guys will put whatever happened in the past behind you and let it go. But you need to think about, can I trust this person again if they do come back? Because let's say this person does change and grow and you're not able to trust them, it could cause a huge dent within your connection. I'm also feeling heartbreak in my heart chakra. So this person could still be heartbroken over this connection not being in their life anymore. There could be a lot of regrets here, like I said before, on this person's side. And I do see that they want to become the better version of themselves because they view you as like a true love to them, I'm hearing. They view you as like marriage material, the person they would want to be with long term, and they're so upset with themselves for messing this up. So, this person may have been a little bit immature in the past in the way they sort of approached or handled things in the past, and they do regret that, which is good to see that there is remorse and regret here. And I feel like this person doesn't want to hurt you again. So, what is the Queen of Pentacles reversed about, Spirit? Although you love this person and you see them as like your best friend and life can get a little bit dull without them around, I want you to really question if this is someone you see as a long-term potential, because this person might see you as marriage material or boyfriend or girlfriend material, but do you see them as boyfriend or girlfriend material? Do you see them as marriage material? You need to really question that, because your spirit guides want you to not just think about your feelings right now, but think about the longevity. Do you think this is a connection that can last, even if they do come back? That's something you're going to have to be truthful with yourself about. And Spirit is letting me know when you make this decision for yourself about whether you take them back or not, because I do see them coming back like a full yes with capital letters. You need to put your emotions to the side and really think about this logically and think, is this something that's going to be really hard to fix? Or is this something that I really want long term? Is this something that we can work on? Is this person showing remorse? Are they showing that they can grow and change? These are things you really need to think about before just thinking about what you want. Like, oh yes, I really want this, I'm going to take them back. Before thinking about that, think about these important questions. Otherwise, you may regret it if you don't. And if you do take them back, you may be worried about them doing the same things they did before to hurt this connection. So that's something you need to think about. Can you handle that? Can you deal with that? If that's not something you can deal with, then I wouldn't suggest taking them back. So it's just about being honest with yourself and looking at the situation while putting your emotions to the side and looking at it from a logical point of view instead of an emotional point of view. So if they do fix things here, if they do reconciliate, we did speak about when, divine timing. So it's not necessarily about time, but more so when this person's ready. What will their dynamic be like? Will they heal this connection? Will this person actually change? Can we look into that? So we have the Ace of Swords. We have the Three of Cups. So for some of you, there could have been a third person involved. Eight of Pentacles. The Muse of Emotions, which is the King of Cups. The Nine of Swords. The Knight of Cups reversed. The Death card. The Ten of Pentacles reversed. The Four of Pentacles reversed. Will they actually change? The High Priestess. So, Spirit is not giving me a clear answer on whether this person will actually change or not. But I feel like with the High Priestess being the card for will they change, you already intuitively know the answer. Whether your mind actually wants to accept that, whether you actually want to accept that or not, you know it intuitively. So tap into your intuition. What does your gut say? Does your gut say they're capable of change? Everybody's capable of changing if they really want to, but does your gut say that they are? Does your gut say that they want to? Okay, so it's important to look at that. I feel like if you do make up, you will still be worried about if they go elsewhere or if they lie or if they do whatever they did before. You will be worried about it. That I can't lie about. But with the Eight of Pentacles, there is an opportunity to work on things here in a way that you're happy with. With the Ace of Swords, I feel like communication is key. And also your mindset about this. Your mindset about this is truly important, but also communication. So I guess you can communicate these problems you have and sort it out. It is possible. But with the Four of Pentacles reversed, these issues or problems may be so big that it's hard to let it go. Even though you want to let it go, it's hard to let it go. But with the Death card, this can tell me that there can be a huge transformation and change, but there can also be an ending after reconciliation, just depending on how things are handled. Okay, I feel as though this person and you can have a possibility of being happy together. And I feel like this person is coming from a place of more emotional maturity now this time around, where you're almost on the same level of emotional maturity. However, I'm concerned about the longevity of this. Will this last or not? That is something I'm leaning more towards the no for now, unless this person really grows and changes and becomes more mature like they have now. I feel like it can, but I feel like it depends on the communication you have together and on how much they're willing to show that they're trustworthy, on how much like attention and focus they put on you, because I feel like this person's not the most romantic person, so they need to develop that side of them. They need to develop emotional maturity even more than they have already. They need to, and you need to be able to let go of any fears around this. So, because these fears may sabotage things. Not that it's your fault, because it's hard to trust somebody after a betrayal, but it is something important to be aware of. So this is what I have for you. Your answer is yes, but you really need to think about these important things. So I really hope this reading resonated. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number threes. If you chose this Howlite crystal and the Moondust Tarot, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at will they come back and will you reconciliate with this person. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest, because there's so many of you watching. So not every detail will resonate, but if you do find yourself resonating with these messages, then please go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. So if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find my email address in the description box below. So what I felt with your pile energetically is this is the most genuine connection out of all 4 piles. Well, so far I haven't done pile 4 yet, but this seems to be the most genuine, sort of innocent, pure connection out of all of them. The reason I say so is when I was tapping into the energy of pile 3 clairvoyantly, I kept seeing a halo. So I feel like this person and you have pure intentions towards each other. This person has almost been like an angel to you. I feel like out of all 4 piles, there's been the least drama in this pile. Or it's like you guys didn't end on bad terms. And even if you did, it's not as bad as the other piles. So that's what I'm getting from this pile immediately. So spirit guides of pile number 3. Spirit guides of pile 3. If you don't resonate with that, then pick a different pile. Spirit guides of pile 3. Will this person on their mind come back to them? Will they reconciliate? Okay, you have the Ace of Cups. You have the 7 of Cups, the 10 of Swords, and even with the Dove here, this is almost like angelic energy to me. 4 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, for your question, I feel like your question depends on the circumstances. Whether this is a yes or no, it depends on these circumstances. Let me explain what I see here so that you can understand what I mean. With the 7 of Cups, this person is currently seeing other people, not because they have moved on. I do see that they still care about you and they still do have feelings for you with the Ace of Cups here. They haven't fully moved on from you. And there's still a huge amount of pain here with the 10 of Swords about whatever happened here to cause this ending. Even just about the ending in general. I do feel like there is a potential for things to progress or for you two to grow together in the best possible way. But I also do feel like if they are going to continue to see other people, your spirit guides, your angels won't allow this person back in your life. But this person also has too much morals to come back to you while seeing other people. But I don't feel like they're seeing other people because they've moved on from you or because they want to see other people. It's more so this feeling of like a rebound situation, like I'm trying to get over you through other people. Does that make sense? So that is what I'm seeing. This person could be chatting to multiple people at the moment or something along those lines to try and get over you, but I don't feel like they really feel a connection with those people. What might happen here is this person might move on through another person. We don't know. They might find somebody good. They might move on. We don't know. There's a possibility of that. And if that happens, then the answer is no. Unless, circumstances were to align where maybe they break up and this person still realizes they have feelings for you and they come back to you. We don't know what could happen possibly. Then that would be more so leaning towards no. But if this person does sort of see that, okay, I don't feel anything towards these new people. I've been trying to move on actively from pile number 3, but it's just not working. Then there is a huge possibility of them coming back to you. But I feel like this person first needs to figure out their own feelings. Although they still care about you and although they still feel something towards you, it almost feels like because things have ended, this person is thinking in this mindset of like, I have to force myself to move on. Do you get what I mean? With the 4 of Pentacles, they still hold on to you in their heart. This is a card of holding on to something, still being attached, right? So this person's still attached to you, but they're trying to force themselves to move on with the 10 of Swords. Okay. So your answer is more so leaning towards a maybe, a 50-50 chance, just depending on what happens next. And that's depends on this person, depends on like the people they date or meet. It depends how serious those things get. There's so much factors that go into this person's decision and choice, other people, which is a little bit more complicated to read on. So I can't give you a full yes or no. It's more so a maybe or a 50-50 chance, if I have to be completely honest. But the good thing we do see here is this person does still have feelings for you and does still care about you. And they haven't moved on, even if it seems so. You may be worried about, are they going to come back? Are they not? Like, you may be overthinking about this a lot. They may also be overthinking about the same thing. They may be overthinking about, like, will I ever get over pile number 3? Something like that along those lines. Or, will we ever reconciliate? What if I do want them back and they don't want me back and they've moved on? This person is also worried, okay? One thing I will say, although this seems like one of the most genuine connections out of all 4 piles so far, well, I haven't read pile 4 yet, but so far, it feels like the most genuine, pure connection out of all of them. I don't feel like this would have been a breakup from like cheating or anything like this. I feel like maybe some of you had many years with this person. This was like very serious. Maybe some of you lived with this person, shared your money. But I feel like the reason why you guys broke up was maybe because of fights, or it was like hard to sort of work together as a team. It was hard to see eye to eye. It was hard to like agree on decisions. So for some of you, let's say you are co-parenting and it's like hard to agree on decisions where it's like, I want to parent this way and you want to parent the opposite way. So it was like a lack of compatibility here, I want to say, that caused maybe this ending or breakup for most of you. Of course, not every detail has to resonate, but that's just confirmation for some of you. But Spirit, although these circumstances right now seems a little bit like, how can this actually happen? You might even feel heartbroken over the fact that they're trying to move on and see other people. But Spirit feels very positively about this, although the circumstances feel a little bit, what's the word? Unlikely. Your spirit guides actually feel quite positive about what will happen next. Your spirit guides want you to work on your own sense of self-worth, work on any insecurities that may hold you back, because that may affect the connection later on if you do reconciliate. But your spirit guides are also saying there is a chance for both of you to work on whatever compatibility you have. There's a chance for you to both like sort of come to a compromise. But both of you have to be willing to do that. Willing to compromise, willing to hear the other person out, I'm seeing a cheers in my mind's eye. So there may be a celebration that happens here. It almost feels like the situation seems unlikely at first, but then maybe something changes and then it's all of a sudden like, wow, I thought this was never going to happen, but now we're celebrating this. So your spirit guides feel quite positive about this, which is a good sign. But let me see. We have the 5 of Wands, which is confirmation. Maybe you had like really huge fights with each other that caused a breakup, or it was just very hard for you to agree on certain things. Is this person like going to move on to somebody else? We have the Queen of Wands reversed. So that's why you need to work on any insecurities with the Queen of Wands reversed, to almost like not think about it like, oh, they're going to find somebody else and they're going to find somebody much better. Don't think about it in that mindset. Think about it like, oh, I'm not in an egotistical way, but like, I'm the best they could have been with. If they move on, then, so be it. But it's kind of like, don't think in the mindset of, are they going to find someone else? Rather think in the mindset of, why am I the one they would want to choose over other people? Maybe not in that wording. How do I put this? More so in a confident manner of like, why wouldn't they want to come back to me? You know, that kind of energy. Because then you're actually going to be more energetically attractive to this person. And then it will feel more empowering to you. We have the High Priestess reversed. You may trust this person, but you may not trust other people. So like, let's say, you know, this person is currently seeing other people like we spoke about now. You may not trust that other people won't fall for your person or want something more with your person, you know. So that's kind of what I see. The Ace of Pentacles reversed. I do feel like there's regrets here. And this person may feel as though they have lost you. And maybe that's why they're trying to move on. Maybe they feel like they've lost you fully. Or maybe they feel hopeless about this. Like, yes, I still love and care for pile number 3. But, you know, is this really healthy being in a connection where we're always fighting, where we can't seem to work together or can't seem to agree on something or compromise? So this person feels very confused about what to do next. Like, should I move on? Should I not? Because although I love this person, I don't want to be in an unhealthy connection where it's like we're always stressed out around each other. Or stressing each other out, you know, and stress is very bad for the health, for mental health. You know, being in these kind of toxic relationships can take a toll on you mentally. So I feel like with the Four of Swords, that's what this person is thinking about. And that's why this person is confused on what to do next. Because although they still have feelings for you, they almost feel like they're forced to move on because they don't want to mess things up more in this connection with you. And it's like we don't want to hurt each other anymore. Although we still have love for each other, we don't want to hurt each other more with this constant fighting and bickering. So maybe it's better to just move on and leave. That's what this person's thinking in their mindset right now. So, you know, if this person does choose to come back and apologize, it may be because they feel like they can't move on even though they tried, and they might come back to your house to apologize. I was physically seeing a mental image of someone come to somebody's gate and sort of like come to their house. So I don't feel like this will be over text message or anything. It will be in person. That's what I see specifically for this pile. So, if they don't reconciliate, will this person move on? We have the Ace of Wands. I feel like they'll find other people attractive, but I don't know if... Okay, Four of Wands. Maybe. There is a chance of them getting into a serious relationship, but there is also a chance of that ending. So, it's tricky to say. You know, I'm trying to think of what to ask. If they do reconciliate, is there a chance for them to work on like whatever conflicts they're having and have a healthier relationship? The Seven of Pentacles reversed. The Seven of Swords. And Judgment. It is unlikely, if I'm going to be completely honest with the Seven of Swords. The only way we can do this is if we try something new that we've never tried before. And if we really put our egos to the side and try to almost research how to have better communication, or go to like a couples counselor or something like that. You're going to need to hold each other accountable to actually work on these issues together. You're going to need to put your pride and ego to the side and sort of come to a compromise with each other. You're going to need to do that if you want to work on this connection. And I'm also hearing from Spirit, you're asking, will they come back? But I feel like this person still has feelings for you. So if you do want to do this, you can even tell them that, you know, hey, I can't move on from you. Like, I'm struggling to move on. Can we talk? Because I feel like if this person receives that message from you, they might not actually move on. But that depends on whether you're willing to put yourself out there or not. You don't have to wait for this person to come back to you. You can reach out to them first as well, is what Spirit's saying. And there's a high chance that things may change, because I just saw the angel number 555 in the outcome if you reach out first. So put your pride aside, and if you want to reach out, you can. You know, the circumstances may change if you reach out first. Because this person thinks you've moved on, they may be forcing themselves to move on. But if they think that you're not moving on, they may not try to move on, and they may try to work on this with you. So it is highly unlikely that you will be able to do this unless you're able to really work on yourselves. Put your pride aside, put your ego aside, and try to communicate to each other like adults, like healthy adults. And try to learn from those past mistakes. Try to use new methods that you've never used before. So this is what I have for you, pile number 3. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number 4s. If you chose this Rose Quartz Heart and the Queer Tarot, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at, will they come back? Will you reconciliate with the person on your mind? So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you do find yourself resonating with these messages, then please go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find my email address in the description box below. So let's shuffle your cards. Let's see what comes up for you. So Spirit Guides of pile number 4. Spirit Guides of pile number 4. Will this person come back to them? The person on their mind, will they reconciliate? So I want to tell you about the angel number I saw for you. When I was starting your pile, I saw 555 gigabytes on the camera. So I feel like there will be a huge change here, but let's see what that change is. So we have the Ace of Pentacles showing up first, which can talk about somebody wanting a second chance in context to the question we're asking. We have the Three of Cups reversed. Why in so many piles as third-party situations? Okay. The Star. There is a possibility of you healing this connection. So I see a yes. I see a yes here. The Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles reversed, as well as the Devil. So this is a yes. We have the Ten of Pentacles at the back of the deck. I do think this person will come back to you, will want a second chance with you with the Ace of Pentacles here, will want to heal your connection with whatever happened before that destroyed this connection. I do feel like this person still cares about you, does still have feelings for you. They haven't moved on from you. They still hold on to your memories, and they're still attached to you with the Four of Pentacles here. However, with the Devil showing up and the Three of Cups reverse showing up, this person may try to come back, but they may not fully come back changed. I see a lot of lust with this person. They might not be able to have self-control, which is a concern of mine. So although they may come back, this is a very lustful person where I'm concerned about, will this last or not? So they may come back, they may apologize to you, they may say, oh, I'm going to change, you know, I want a second chance, I want to heal this connection. And you may look at this person with these, how do I say it? Puppy eyes, and not puppy eyes. You may almost like feel attached to this person as well, where that's all you've wanted to hear all along, and that might feel like music to your ears. But I will say, don't fully trust this person immediately, because their intentions may not be pure here with the Devil, or they may go back to old temptations. So I don't think that this person is fully changed. You know, even if they do come back, if there was cheating or infidelity in the past, or them speaking to other people or doing things behind your back, there is a possibility that they may do it again. So that is what I want to warn you about. Although this person may come back and this may be like music to your ears hearing this, yes, they may not come back fully changed. And they may do what they did before to hurt you in the first place. So don't fully trust them. And also be wary of this. If they do come back, you could start having a new relationship, but I don't think it's going to last because of this person's lustful eyes and lack of self-control. There may be an addiction here to sex with the devil, an addiction to porn, or something along those lines. Okay. We have the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles. Some of you may have a child with this person, which is why you also want them to come back because of your family, and I completely understand that. Once you have kids in the picture, it's a lot more complicated. So if you do want to take this person back, I'm not going to judge you, but I also want you to be aware of the fact that they may not fully be loyal, so don't expect them to be that way. And you can set boundaries with them and say, if you mess up again, if you do this again, then we're over for good. And that might stop them from doing it. It might not, just depending on how much respect they have for you. But if they do continue to do that, even after you set that boundary, then you will see the lack of respect and it will make you not want them back again. Or you'll decide to stay with them even though they do cheat, which I don't recommend, but it's up to you. It's your choice. I just wouldn't trust this person fully if I were you, since the Devil and Three of Cups reverse is showing up. This person may have had like an affair or like a mistress or something along those lines for some of you. I'm picking up on that energy. They may still be seeing that person behind closed doors. If this person does reconciliate with you, since I am seeing a yes here, it is more than highly likely that they will. I see them sending you a message. I see them like sending you maybe like a whole paragraph of like, I miss you, I can't get over you, I want to fix things, think about our children, things like that. Or if you don't have children, it could be that this person felt so happy in your connection with the sun that it just feels like they don't feel that in other connections. It doesn't feel the same in other connections. And they could tell you that. So yeah, I feel like they're going to text you. That's what I saw clairvoyantly. I saw someone type a text message and I saw something about like getting ready to see you. So maybe asking you to sort of like go on a date or asking to meet up in person to talk about this after text messaging you. I also see something along the lines of travel. So for some of you, you could have broken up because of long distance and there could have been somebody else in the picture that was closer to them that they maybe got tempted by. And that could have been the reason why you broke up. Or for others of you, there was no cheating or infidelity, but you broke up due to long distance, and there is a possibility of this person maybe moving closer to you or trying to make this work by traveling more to you, because I saw a plane clairvoyantly. I also saw an element of self-sabotage here. Them coming back and self-sabotaging things again. That's what I saw clairvoyantly before I even saw the Devil card. And I also saw this person looking at your photos a lot, or still keeping photos of you two together and holding on to things of sentimental value, whether it is a photo, something you had together, whatever it is. I see them holding on to things of sentimental value. So if this person does come back, how can pile number 4 ensure that the proper boundaries are there so that this person doesn't do this? Is there a way that this person doesn't do this? Is there a possibility of that? The Queen of Wands, the Four of Wands reversed. This is commitment issues, Strength reversed, or not sticking to promises. That's how I see the Four of Wands reversed sometimes. The High Priestess and the Temperance card. There is a lack of loyalty here, and there's a lack of caring about your emotions, pile number 4. Although this person may still have feelings for you and may want a second chance with you and may sort of like want to fix things with you, and they may still be attached with you. They may still be attached to you. They may still feel as though, not feel, let me reword this. They may have a lack of respect for you, or they may have a lack of empathy for other people's feelings. This may be the type of person that lacks consideration for other people's feelings. And so this person may make stupid decisions, idiotic decisions that hurt your feelings in the future. And it's important to trust your intuition with how you feel about the situation. And it's important to know your worth with the Queen of Wands, and to keep your own sense of independence. So don't rely on this person financially if they do come back. Don't sort of rely on this person too much emotionally. Don't get too attached too fast. Try to have your boundaries up. Keep your foot down and be firm with this person. And also be patient with the Temperance card, because you will only be able to see if they are truly trustworthy with time. So don't get too attached too fast. That's the advice here from Spirit. Keep your foot down. Be firm about your boundaries. Be firm about what you will or will not tolerate. And that may help the situation, but it may not fully. Because what I'm seeing here, this person could change. They could try to grow. They could try to, be loyal to you. But I see that there's something about commitment issues here and a lack of follow through with promises. They might follow through with promises for a while and then go back to old ways, which is my concern here. But also there's a lot of ego here, and this person may be an insecure person. What I'm seeing here in the energy is when a really forgive me for saying this. When a really ugly man and a really beautiful woman get together and that man is so insecure that he ends up cheating on her, I'm seeing that type of energy, an energy of insecurity and egotisticalness. That's not even a word. Ego. So I feel like this person almost sees you as too good for them, almost feels like they're not worthy of your love. So it's almost like something they do subconsciously because of the insecurities they have. Maybe they fear that you will find somebody much better than them, and so they self-sabotage it. They self-sabotage by finding somebody else. It may even be that this person could try to knock you down in your confidence by cheating on you with other people that may bring out insecurities within you. So I'm seeing an element of narcissism for some of you in this pile, where it's like, I'm intentionally going for people that I know you will be insecure about. So for example, let's say someone here is insecure about their weight and they go for somebody with the opposite body type as you, and now you're questioning, are they even attracted to my body? That's the type of energy I feel here, of maliciousness from this person, of unpure intentions from this person. So I wouldn't fully trust this person if I were you, but it's all up to you on what you want to do, what you choose to take from this information. But there is a possibility of you healing this connection, but you're going to have to stay firm and stand your ground. But I wouldn't trust this person if I were you. So this is what I have for you. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.